You definitely won't guess that today's plot will cause such an amazing reaction. However, Zhang showed little interest in the plot and nearly dozed off until a girl's sound woke her. It turns out that Ewing felt unfair for the female lead in the show. She believes no man should abandon the girl he loves. Jenny explained that anyone acting on TV must be good-looking, but the girl asked about the man's looks, nearly causing him to spit out his milk. The man pondered and said that others say she has a manly charm, thinking he couldn't just see her off like before. But as Ewing walked halfway, she got hit by an oncoming car, smashing glass bottles everywhere. Jenny rushed over, gently helping the girl up, just as an old man appeared out of nowhere. He blamed the girl for breaking his bottles. Despite Ewing's apology, the old man persisted. Luckily, the man used his last cash to resolve the bottle issue. From then on, Ewing was taken to the hospital by the man. Perhaps it was his kindness that made her feel safe enough to reach out for help. At that moment, Ewing asked the man's name on her own for the first time, and their relationship warmed up rapidly. Then Jianyu took Ewing back home, but since her foot was injured, he suggested he could carry her home. Ewing didn't even realize why she trusted the man in front of her, effortlessly climbing onto his back. When her body made contact with the man, the air was thick with tension. She finally realized that the man in front of her wasn't the rugged guy she imagined, but rather a gentle giant at heart. Under the dim yellow light, their hearts raced, like a pair of lovebirds utterly sweet. They strolled down the street until they reached a fork in the road, where the man finally stopped. Ewing told Zhengyu to turn right to take her home, but he was stunned by the steep slope and seemed dizzy. But this didn't make Zhengyu back down. Despite the difficulty of climbing up and gasping for breath, she still said, "It's fine. Why don't you just continue going down?" "I'm leaving. Why aren't you going?" Afterward, the girl reminded the man to be careful, and sure enough, a kid suddenly jumped up from behind, banging a wooden bucket, which made the girl laugh. She struggled to bring Ewing home, and maybe because Ewing couldn't see, she also helped clear the blood drain. To express her gratitude to Zhengyu, the girl presented him with a concert ticket and invited him to accompany her. Despite acting aloof before her, the man was overjoyed on the way home, nearly tripping down the stairs. Meanwhile, the girl was daydreaming about her first date with the man. For this very first date, the girl deliberately fixed up her hair, and the hairdresser next to her couldn't help but sing her praises. This made Ewing even more shy. Indeed, every hairstyle accentuated her pretty face, making her look stunning. She not only did her makeup, but also wore a beautiful floral dress and even sprayed perfume, just to show her best side. The next morning, the man showed up at the girl's door as promised, and when Ewing came out, he was utterly stunned. He marveled at the girl's incredible beauty. Her smile, shining in sunlight like the moon, made roses pale. At the concert, they immersed themselves in the wonderful music, unable to forget the moment. At that moment, the girl asked a question similar to the last one, and Zhengyu patiently described the singer's looks. Perhaps because she couldn't see, Ewing was curious about everything around her, enjoying a joyful afternoon. As the concert ended, the girl looked incredibly happy, and Zhengyu took her to have her favorite hot pot. At the table, they chatted away. But suddenly, the girl asked about Jenny's job in his younger days, and he froze. This made the girl feel a wave of gloom, with tears welling up in her eyes. She didn't understand what she had said wrong that made the man unhappy. Thus, their encounter quietly ended on an unhappy note. Perhaps fearing the dangers of the night, the man secretly followed the girl until she safely returned home. The girl seemed to have noticed, smiling as she told him this was far enough. Maybe Zhengyu felt that he had been a little too overbearing in the afternoon, so he confessed his past. When I was a kid, I led a really tough life, but now things have improved a lot. This is the real me. There's nothing to hide. She didn't think there was a misunderstanding, but maybe she really was too much. After talking with Zhengyu, Ewing shut her heart off, and from then on, she never divided by paragraph till the grove again to chat or watch TV. Unable to shake off her past shadows, her days without the man were extremely tough, and work didn't go smoothly either. In addition to handling her boss pressure, she was sometimes teased or pranked. Even though she felt unhappy, she had to face life with a smile. Watching her ignore him, Jenny felt down, finally asking an old friend where had been all these years. Not until an old friend left angrily did Jenny speak. He was involved with his stubborn elder over a debt. Even though the old man begged, offering his life savings, Jenny drove him to desperation, leading the old man to choose to end his life